G'day, thanks for joining us for episode 2 as we journey to Tasmania. This week we travel from Oberon in the central tablelands of New South Wales through to Orbost in East Gippsland, Victoria. For a while now I've wanted to travel out to where my grandparents had a farm out past Isabella, and here we are going through Black Springs, which is on the way out. And the grandparents had this farm for several decades, and as kids we went up there all the time and had a great fun, learned heaps, got into lots of trouble, but it was great as city kids were able to relax and learn some things about farming life. So some time ago, when I had a different motorbike, we tried to get out there, and it soon goes on the dirt road once we turn off towards Isabella, but unfortunately we had to turn back because of the roughness of the road, and it was a big heavy bike. And this is the bike we had. It was an Indian and it was way too heavy, and we found that the road was just too rough. So this time we turned onto the Blue Road thinking we could make it going through the back gate, but unfortunately there was a lot of work being done on Blue Road with logs across it, etc. So once again we failed to reach the farm on a road bike. Oh well, we might have to try it in a camper van instead. After the disappointment of not being able to reach the farm, we went through a town called Taralga, and you can see the weather's absolutely beautiful. We pulled up for a coffee, and there were some lovely ladies there from the CWA, the Country Women's Association, who invited us in for a chat. We didn't take them up on it. We went across the road to get a real coffee. They looked like they had Nescafe bin 43, but they were really nice and invited us in, and typical of country people, just very friendly and hospitable. With the beautiful weather, we came across Crookwell, which is another magnificent little country town, very pretty, well laid out CBD. And we're looking for a showground because we find that you can get some peace and quiet in a showground. They've got facilities there and you're on your own. So we wanted to have some lunch and a bit of shade, but I also had to dial into a webinar. So we found a spot by the sale yards. There was a little stand there and set up, and I had some lunch and made a call as well. We tried to stick to the country roads as much as we could, and then we turned off onto the federal highway at the last minute to go to Canberra. We stayed with our really good friends Mick and Deb at their place and had a great meal, and thanks for their hospitality. It was fantastic. In the morning we went for a run around Lake Burley Griffin, bridge to bridge. It was about a bit over 6, so I got lost in a couple of places, but it was a lovely Canberra morning, and then we headed south again. Just south of Canberra, a place called McKelligo, at least that's what we think it's called, we were fanging for a coffee, and we came across this coffee van, and a lovely couple that are semi-retired run the van. They live on some acres nearby, and we had a really good chat to them about life in general, and that's what I like about being on the road. You meet all sorts of characters and learn some interesting things. It was a great day's riding, but as we got closer to the Victorian border, we noticed the clouds start to build and wondered whether or not the rain was going to come in and spoil what had been a really fun ride.
Quick stop at Cairn River, Victoria. We've made it to Victoria. And what was the change that we noticed the most? Crossing the border.
The roads.
The roads. Atrocious. They weren't good.
They're good roads, but they've just been let go.
Yeah, anyway. But it was a nice ride.
Yeah, nice ride.
Yeah, a bit cooler today. Okay, keep going.
Well, the rain did start to come, so we pulled over and put in our wet weather gear. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. It came down in patches, but we made it through safely. We pulled into a hotel, the Orbos Motel, just outside of the town, and boy, was it a great hotel. We gave it a 10 out of 10. Great facilities, comfortable bed, fantastic host, all round 10 out of 10.
I'm super impressed with this. Look at this, it's gorgeous.
Very nice to take the boots off.
Wow. What a lovely, lovely place. We made it to August. So how far did we travel today?
260.
260?
264. I think.
Bit of rain late in the afternoon, so a bit wet, a bit tricky on the road.
Yeah.
So a bit tiring, but
A bit cooler than Canberra yesterday.
Yeah, so 35 degrees yesterday and we're down to 22 degrees here. And we're going into town to try and find something for dinner.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode. Next time, we make our way to Sorrento, then across to Geelong as we head off to Tasmania. We may have one ferry trip, and we may have two. You'll have to watch the episode to see.